Are you tired of forgetting things? Google Tasks makes it easy to stay organized by creating a simple to-do list, setting reminders, and keeping track of everything on your phone or computer as well. It's free, fast, and super easy to use. So, firstly, all you have to do is just open your browser and dive into Google Tasks like that. As you can see, we have Google Tasks. Then you click over Enter and you'll find these results. We'll click over the first one like that and you'll find here the home page of Google Tasks, and this is the home where or which you can here create tasks. All right, so hello everyone and welcome back in another video where I will show you step by step how you can use Google Tasks full tutorial. So first of all, let's know what is Google Tasks. Google Tasks is an easy to use tool for organizing your to-do lists. You can quickly add tasks, set due dates, and create tasks for bigger projects. It's synthetics across all your devices, so you can access your tasks on your phone, tablet, or computer as well. You can also link tasks to your Gmail and Google Tasks or Google Calendar, for better organization. Best of all, it's completely free and simple to get started. So firstly, all I have to do is just click over create in the top left, and you have just to add a title firstly. As you can see, you have just to add a title like that. For example, let's just give an example, task 1 for example. Then you select then here the day. For example, we have 17. You can select also here 18. And also time, you can select which time you are available. For example, 9 o'clock. Then you select here if you want to do option of every day and all days, or you can just click over here and you select if you want it daily, like this one all day, or you select here day, weekly on Sunday, monthly on day 17, annually on November 17, or custom. Once you click over custom, you will find here this page. About this one, you have just to select how much day you want to repeat it, and then you select if is it here day, week, month, and year as well. Then also we have here for custom other options, which is here starts. Once you click over here, you have just to select here which day that you want it's gonna be start on which day, and also you select here what's gonna be end if you want here never, or you want here on which day, if it's 31 for example in December, and you click over OK, and here we have it appear, or you can just select the option of after how much occurrences. So let's just select for example 20 occurrences, and I will click over OK, and here we have it daily 20 times. All right, right now all I have to do is just add a description. So for example, here we have describing. I will just add describing because if I let it here without adding a description, I can here click over save. So let's click over save, and here we have our task here. As you can see, also we have here, you can just put this one start tasks by clicking over add a start task, and you have just to add a title, details, date and time, my tasks, and then you get started. So it's very easy to do that. So to use Google Tasks, you have just opened the application or access it through Gmail or Google Calendar here in the top left, in the top right, sorry. So for example, here we have a lot of things. You have just to click over Google Calendar, and then you have just to select the option of task, because you will find also here event and other things. So you have just to select tasks and you start creating a tasks, as you can see. Or you can just here dive into calendar.google.com, then you select the option of task again. Or the first one, it's very easy. You have just to dive into Google Tasks and you get started with this one, as you can see, and as I did also. Also, we have the option of lists. I will just here click over create new list, and then I will enter the name. For example, I will enter here task 1, and this is the name. I forget tasks, task 1. Then I will click over done, and here we have our list, and then I will just add a task like that, and I will get started. So it's just a list, as you can see. Then you have just right now to add a title, and you add the details, date, and the time. Then you have just to set a time, for example 10. Then if you want to repeat, you have just to custom like that, and just select how much day and in which time, and it's gonna be starts on which time or which day actually. For example 19 like that, and it's gonna be ends on, for example here we have December, and I will just select here 31, or I will select another one, for example here 14 on January 2025. Then we have here also the option of after. As I said, it's gonna be repeated for how much, if it's 20 or 19 or how much. So I will select here 10 occurrences, and here we have it, our task is added as a list. All right, so here we have it in this option of, here we have the tasks. Also we have the other option to create a tasks by clicking over here or switch to calendar, and you have just right now to select firstly about tasks. Here I will select the color, for example purple, and then I will just start, for example here, creating a task by just clicking over here, and then we have it to for example I will select here this one. So I will delete first like this one, and I will put it like that, and here we have it. Then I will just select task. As I mentioned before, we have also here event appointment schedule. You have just to select task only. That's for this video because we talk about tasks, so you have to be attentive because we talk about task. If you want event, you have just to select event, it's the same, and you add here other things to get started. Also we have appointment schedule and task. So let's just focusing on task in this video. I will just add a description, then I will select here my task. If it's task 1 2 1 and 2 or task 1, I will select here for example this one, and I will add a description, for example here describing something, as you can see. Then I will click over save, and you will find it here, as you can see. So it's going to be start at 2 o'clock. Then we have also here other options. For example, here we'll find here, if we want to add here, import from URL, browse calendars of interest, create new calendar, and subscribe to calendar. Also in the top left, in the top left you will find here the button of create. Once you click over it, you have just to add a task, and then you get started by just describing these things, and then you get started. Also we have here other things, we have day, week, 4 day schedule, and also we have here other things that could help you guys. Alright, so let's just come back right now and switch to tasks, and here we have also other options that could help you in the tasks, such as here we have notes, and we have here also contacts, calendars or maps. Sorry, we have here maps, not calendar actually. Then we have it, if we want to here get add-ons. About the first one we have keep, you have just to take a note and you add here those things. You have just to click over the first one for pin note, and then we have a menu, as you can see. For example, if we want to make it hidden or delete it as well. All right, then we have it contacts, maps, and get add-ons as well. So about this one, you have just to search for application and you get started. We have also here other options that could help you. For example, settings. About tasks, we have just here task keyboard shortcuts. I've just modified here to modify, sorry, focus previews if wanted, and the navigation, task actions, and we have here editing tasks, application, and other things. We have just to know more about task before getting started, of course. Right, so Google Tasks is a simple free tool that helps you stay organized by managing your to-do lists and reminders. Whether for work or personal tasks, it keeps everything in one place and sends it across your devices. It's easy to use, efficient, and a great way to make sure nothing falls through the cracks. Give it a try and take control of your day. So this is it for this video, guys. I hope it has been useful and helpful. See you again in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I will be happy to help you guys. Have a fantastic day ahead.